Alright, welcome everyone to my first video. So I've been playing nothing but this event for the past 2 or 3 weeks that it's been out. So I've gotten quite familiar with this. I have quite a high extraction rate, lobby clearing rate on this. So I thought I'd make this video to kind of share like my strategies, the common rotations, and just some other things that I know about this map. So before we begin, the main 3 spawn points that you guys should already know are these yellow dots. So there are 3 guaranteed spawns. There's a minimum of 8 players, including yourself. If you see any bots, that's because you didn't hit the minimum of 8 players. So for example, you have a duo, that only makes 6. So they'll put in 2 bots. So if you've killed any bots at all, you know for sure that there's 8 or less players total, including the bots. So like if you kill 2 bots, you know that there's only 6 players, including yourself. So you can kind of eliminate and know for sure when you've gotten the lobby cleared. So let's say I load in with a team of 4 and I kill 2 player bots. I'm guaranteed that it's 2 teams of solos because they might load you in, but they will guarantee load you in with 3 other teams for sure, regardless of bots or not. So if there are no bots, then there's more than 8 players. So these are the 3 spawns. I'll roughly cover the common rotation points. As you can see, I've more or less drawn. It's a bit messy, but hopefully it gets clearer as I go through them. So the orange lines are the common rotations for snipers, or what I would consider the slightly safer rotations. So for artificial leg spawn, if you're sniping, most people then push back. They hold up on the rock, or they push back to sniper rock, try to get to spine. Same with semi, they try to get to spine. And then with the guaranteed spawn, they either push up, hold on the overlooking rock here. By the way, I know this map isn't the ABI map, I think it's ABI mobile map, but I just found that it's a bit clearer. So some things might not be exact, but the rotations are the same. So alternatively, some people will push to house, take up positions, try to extract cam, or they'll push over to here. If you spawn at guaranteed spawn, this is technically the best extract cam spawn because you are guaranteed that the winning team will push to you. Because if you spawn on this side of the map, either cemetery or artificial, your extract point is this blue cross here. If you spawn guaranteed, this is your extract point. So if let's say you spawn cemetery inside the camp here, if these 2 teams fight and Arti wins, he will extract over here and not come to you. So this is by far the best spawn if you want to be an extract camper. Please don't. But yeah, so moving on, the red lines on the other hand are what I would consider the more aggressive lines. If you're pushing in, if you want to take control of space, and they are a lot more risky. So for example, from here you can push down here. This is one of the most common ones where they'll fight over this area. You can push external as well and fight external. I hate doing that because pushes. I don't like to fight pushes. Same thing with the opposite side. If you push out here, it's really dangerous as well. If either team decides to hold, you're pushing into them. So this is very dangerous. It's a very risky, but if no one's holding this, you get a lot of control. Alternatively, a lot of people will push in here and fight ramp. I don't like fighting here either, even though it's so popular and common because of grenades. I've been needed countless times trying to push up from here or trying to push in from here. It is a massacre. So alternatively, you can push down the main road and try to contest the door, but artificial leg will reach here first, and I've caught quite a few people trying to rush this door by hiding in this dark corner. You can also push straight to main. You can push outside, take control of cemetery. It's kind of dangerous, but not a lot of people expect this. Or you can push into red door and take control of the alley and contest the building. Cemetery on the other hand, you can push straight up into the side door and into the building. You can push around to red door or even further down. So normally this is my preferred rotation for cemetery. I'll push along here. If I don't hear anything here, I'll push into red door. Either I go into what we call the shit house, the one house over there, and I'll hold across, or I will push in, take control of the pantry, and then I'll decide. Because I like to play hyper aggressive. I don't like to wait. But if I hear a big fight going on here, I will just make a full rotation around here. This full rotation is very dangerous because if anyone has decided to push to the house and take take control of the house, you're very open here. But if I hear a very big fight going on, I can be fairly certain that there's probably not anyone in this area here, so I'll just push across. Alternatively, if I'm pushing towards here and I hear them shooting the bots here, I will rotate down and I'll start clearing the houses. So at least I can get one team out of the way. As for artificial leg, I like to rush straight in. Normally I bypass the scavs, I just run knife out straight into here and then I hold the middle. So I know whether anyone's trying to push from this direction, and I can also hear for footsteps here. I can also peek out into the side door. If I see the side door, I normally wrap around and I try to contest. If I see anyone pushing mid, I will just push out and try to contest as well. It's very risky, but it pays off more often than not. So these are the common rotations. There are two safes right now. They just updated it recently. So there's one in the office in the small barn, and there's one in the main barn office on the second floor. There's a lot of loose loot as well. There are a lot of the document boxes that they've added recently. So like off the top of my head, I'm just gonna ping some. There's the document box as per normal up top here. There's one in the car somewhere here. There is dog box. Where else are there dog boxes? Okay, that's all I can think of it off the top of my head. But document secret dog spawn, dog box. Red spawns. There's one in the counter in ground floor of main barn. There's obviously the cemetery spawns. There are some more. There's one inside this house as well. The one with the weapon case. They had a container there. Inside there's this big pot. There is a chance for a teapot or something to spawn in there. So other than that, right, the common, I would say, red spots that you have to look out for, especially when you're extracting, are the green crosses. To take note. So this entire area, I just crossed off here because this, like, there's a lot of cover here, but this entire area, even up here as well, just take note that people will extract camp here. Some I've seen, they spawn guaranteed, they push out this rock, they just sit here for the entire game trying to get pot shots. If they don't see anyone, they just wait and then they just rotate over here and then they just hold the extract. Alternatively, on the other side, this house is particularly notorious. I don't understand why they do that, because I get you can see the road, but everyone checks there. It's so easy to check. You're stuck in the room. Sometimes I just, if I'm not even sure, I just toss a net towards the door and like a GHO covers almost the entire room, even from outside. So this is very dangerous, but it's very common. There's another cheeky one on the tank. I've not seen anyone play there yet, but I've heard from some of the people I play with that there are people that camp here. And another very common one is the big bush right beside the extract. I have killed like 3 or 4 people in this bush already. So just check your extracts. If you have any other questions about this mode, do let me know. As for gear wise, personally I run a high rate of fire A1. Some people like to run M61s or M85, 995 and T5, T6 ammo. I personally don't, because I've realized that everyone I come across is mostly T5 armor or T6 armor, T6 rarely, mostly T5 armor, T6 hit, and completely naked. So it's in between, and personally, if you run high rate of fire A1 like the HK or the F2K, you can shred through most T5 without issue, and it doesn't hurt as much, because right now I think A1s are hovering around 1k each, so it's not that painful if you're shooting rounds into quick hits. So if you guys have any other questions, do let me know. I apologize if the production quality is a bit garbage. I don't even really have a script, so I'm trying my best, but hopefully the videos will get better with time. If you guys have any questions about this mode in particular, any topics you'd like to see, any type of content, um, like maybe raids, etc, Tetris guides, looting videos, I don't know, anything, just put it down in the comment and I'll try to do it. I'm not very comfortable making videos, still a learning process, but I do stream on Twitch. I'll drop the link to my Twitch below. It should be the same as my YouTube channel name. I stream quite often. I don't have a set schedule yet, but it's mostly nighttime in my time zone, which is GMT plus 8. I'm not sure what time that is, but I normally stream around midnight GMT plus 8. So hope to catch you on stream. Do like, follow, subscribe, share, all those YouTube things. And I'll catch you in the next video.